Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a super fun video. I have done a lot of makeup shopping the past weeks or so, especially now that Valentine's passed. I decided to treat myself to a couple or a number of things, so I decided to just put this video together, just do kind of a collective haul and show you guys all the stuff that I bought. This is in no real order. I'm trying to kind of separate, you know, what I got from the drugstore and what I got from Sephora or what I bought online. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you the things that I bought from the drugstore. We have a Walgreens near my job. I work in New York City, and I just found this Walgreens. I know that they tend to carry like a lot of like the Balm and Cargo, Vichy, like they're actually branching out. They have a lot of different brands, but you know, I was perusing through. I didn't get anything from that section, so I decided to just stick to like my skincare stuff, and I bought like one lipstick. So the first thing I want to show you guys is this Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer for combination skin. Looks like this. And every time I go to the drugstore, I've always watched out. I've actually read in a couple of magazines a number of editors that have really raved about it, so I figured, hey, let me give it a shot, and I finally found it. So this is the first thing. And the second thing I bought from Walgreens was this Freeman Facial Clay Mask, avocado and oatmeal. Now on the back of this, it says that it's really good, or actually it's on the front. Or is the back? Oh, on the back it says that this is perfect for normal to combination skin as well. Your acne clearing scrub. Now, I bought this one. I actually had the other Biore scrub, which was, I can't remember what it was called, but it was in the white casing, like it was white instead of like this orangey kind, and it had the other one had 2% salicylic acid in it. This one only has 1%, but I figured since it's the winter time, it should be fine. The other one might have been drying out my skin a little bit too much. Not anything crazy, I actually love it, but I didn't find it, so I just went with this one. And of course, I was at the drugstore. I didn't only want to get skincare products, so I decided to get a lipstick. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational, and this is in the color Cinnamon, and it's like it's spelled like S-I-N, Cinnamon, and it's the number 935. It looks like this. I will show you guys a swatch. Looks like that. It's a very cool tone. When I put it on my lips, it was very cool toned. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't necessarily love it, but for right now, at that time I wanted to get something, so this is what I got. So I also went to Origins. Origins is like my all-time favorite place for skincare, besides the drugstore, because I think there's a lot of things that you could get at the drugstore that are really awesome as well. I only bought two things from there. The first thing I bought was my Origins Modern Friction. It's a natural dermabrasion. Next thing that I bought was the Age Defense Treatment Lotion with white tea. This is my toner that I absolutely love. Right now I'm finishing up two other toners, and I bought this because I don't tend to go to Origins that often, so I figured I'd need this as my backup. And this one is very good for combination skin actually, and it's more for the oily to dry, because it doesn't completely strip away all of the moisture from your face. And this is just a very good toner. I absolutely love this. I will show you guys what I got from Anastasia first, and I actually ordered these from her actual site. So the first thing that I bought from Anastasia is this Brow Fix Primer. And it's just a clear wax to kind of help your eyebrows stay in place. Looks like that. It's just clear wax, nothing crazy. And the final things that I bought, I only really bought eyeliners. I wanted to get the contour kit, but they were all sold out. Again, like every time I try and get it, it's always sold out. It's so crazy. But I got these three eyeliners. Now these are her Covet waterproof eyeliners. These are supposed to be like the business. Like they're not supposed to even budge on your waterline. And I have really oily eyelids and like oily all here. So every single eye pencil that I have ever bought that claims to be completely waterproof, smudge proof, etc., totally budges on me. Like it might last maybe 2 hours. It's either completely gone or it's like all over underneath my eyelids or on the sides of my eyes. So I have really high hopes for this. So let's see. Now this color is called Azure. I think that's how you pronounce it. The packaging looks like this. Very pretty. I actually like that it has kind of like a rubber grip here. That's actually pretty smart. And these are self-sharpening as well. Now this is Azure. It's supposed to be a dark blue. It's very pretty. Looks like that. That's really pretty. The next color I got is called Noir. I'm sorry if I'm completely botching these names. I probably am. And this is just pretty much like a super black one. Same packaging. They're all the same. I do notice they're very creamy, so they're not hard to work with. There is the black one. And just to spice things up, I got this Gilded. This color is called Gilded. And it's kind of like a brown with shimmer. It kind of reminds me of Teddy. Looks like that. But it definitely has a little bit of shimmer to it. So these are the 3 colors that I got from Anastasia. And that's pretty much it for Anastasia. I also passed by Makeup Forever. We actually have a pro store here in New York City down by 12th Street. This primer. The HD primer. And this is in the number 6. The yellow one. Looks like this. I'll pump some out so you guys can see. So this is a primer. It's a bit yellow, and this is really good for darker skins to kind of brighten up the skin. And it says it lightens dark complexions and yellowish tones. I like it because I have used it. I like it because it does kind of do a little bit of brightening for my skin. I'm not sure about the whole how it works as a primer. I'm not too crazy about it, but I'm still trying it out. I don't know if this is going to be good for me in the summertime though. So, but for right now, it's doing a pretty decent job. It reminds me of the MAC Natural Radiance primer. So if you like that one, you can try this one. This one is a little less, it's a little darker than the Natural Radiance. The Natural Radiance is very yellow. I also picked up the Pro Finish powder. This is in the color 128 Neutral Sand, and I have a very weird complexion. I have a really hard time finding anything that matches perfectly to my skin color, but this one really has been doing the trick. I absolutely love it. I also went ahead and I got, this is the last thing I bought from Makeup Forever. I got their Aqua Black waterproof gel eyeliners. And it's, you know, just a black gel liner. I haven't really tried it out too much. I did kind of dip it in just to see the texture. It's very creamy. So let's get to what I bought from MAC. And I got a couple of things from their Fantasy of Flowers collection. And mind you, when I buy these things online, I don't see them in the store. Like I look at them online and I'm like, oh my god, that looks pretty. Not sure if it's gonna fit out for me, but yeah, let's just get to it. So the first thing that I got, these are actually not from the collection, but the first thing I got was this Costa Chic eyeliner. This is just a really pretty dark rich chocolate eye pencil. I absolutely love the color. This would be great for a brown smoky eye. And I also got this mahogany lip pencil. So this is how mahogany looks. It's a nice neutral kind of red. It kind of, you might say it's a little bit yellow undertone. But I absolutely love it alone. I actually paired it up with chilly the other day, and it was really pretty. So this is the only mineralized skin finish that I bought from the Fantasy of Flowers collection. It's called Stereo Rose. It looked more warm to me on the site and on Tentalia site, and I'm not sure if the camera's picking up on it. It's very kind of like pink, reddish. I thought it was gonna be a little warmer, but it is very pretty. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but that's Stereo Rose. We'll see how it looks. $188. Not sure if that's showing up. Not sure if you guys could see, I have a whole lot of natural light coming in here. So you guys tell me what you think. You can comment below. I bought 3 of their lipsticks. I bought the Rose Lily, Naked Bud, and Flor de Coral. Now the Flor de Coral, I feel like if it's not in the permanent collection, it was in a prior collection. I honestly do not know, and I don't remember. I have a lot of their lipsticks. I know I have a couple of the coral ones from MAC, but yeah, so this is what it looks like. And these are all luster finishes, but they actually give pretty, I mean, they're pretty pigmented, so they're not too bad. This is what it looks like. It actually looks more pink than coral. Not sure if that's picking up on camera. This is Rose Lily. Now this is a very cool toned luster finish. It reminds me a lot of Snob or Cream Cup by MAC, except it's a luster finish. Very, very cool tone as opposed to Flor de Coral, which is a little bit warmer. And this is Naked Bud, also a luster finish. This is also more of a warm tone. And this one actually reminds me a lot of Jubilee, which is like my favorite one from MAC, except this one, Naked Bud, it's a little bit darker. It's a little bit more kind of browner than Jubilee. So these are the colors that I got. They are very spring inspired. I bought the Flux Garden Fluid line, and this is actually a very violet fluid line. I think it's very pretty. It's very different. I tend to only stick to blacks and browns, very bronzy and copper ones, but I really, really like the look of this. And I think I'll probably be doing like an eyeliner or even using it as a base for any eyeshadow looks that I might do. Even though I tend to stick with neutrals, I'm definitely looking forward to using this fluid liner. Lush. I bought the Azalea in the Afternoon. It is so light, I think, for me. That is like so ashy looking on me. I honestly, I doubt I'm gonna keep it. It's a mineralized blush. It's very pretty. I really do like it, but I don't know if that's gonna work for me. I really highly doubt it. It's way too light, pink, ashy for me. I'll probably just give it to my mom. She'll love this blush. So I bought 4 eyeshadows. Kind of boring, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're all neutrals, a blush, and 2 eyeliners from NARS. Okay, so the first color I bought was Blondie. Or, I'm not sure if this was the first one, but this is the one that I'm showing you guys. And the single eyeshadows come in like these little teeny tiny little packets. This is the color. It's a matte, neutral, kind of brown. This would be good for the crease work. It reminds me a little bit of like a darker patina without the shimmer. But love that color. The next eyeshadow is called Ashes to Ashes, and I was like in love with this color. This one I did see at Sephora. Looks like this. It's just a little bit darker. I don't know if you guys can see these. They're so creamy. Purplish, grayish, kind of taupey color. Super, super pretty. I was actually thinking of matching this with one of my Laura Mercier caviar sticks that I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. So pretty. The next one is called Cairo, and this one also is a purpley kind of. Except this one has like a little bit of shimmer. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Very similar to Ashes, except that Cairo is a lot lighter. It's more purple as opposed to Ashes, which is kind of more plum and gray. And the last one I got, I think this is, I don't know how to pronounce this, Ondine, and that's this color. It's a more shimmery brown purple. So in love. And honestly, I know what you guys are thinking. These colors are like so very similar, but I honestly, these are kind of my go-to colors, so can't hate. Can you guys see that skin finish? I don't know. And the blush that I got is called Dossier. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is the color that I got. So very pretty. I like blushes that give just a natural flush. This would be awesome for like every day to work. It reminds me a little bit of Warm Soul from MAC, which is my all-time favorite blush, except without the shimmer. Via Veneto, and it's basically a black. Very creamy. Very pigmented too. That looks actually pretty good. Rue Bonaparte. And this one is more of a skin-toned color, which I love to do, especially during the day for work, to make my eyes look brighter. It's right here, but it's not too white and it's not too light. I think it'll definitely work for my waterline. That's what I got from NARS. I'm very excited, very excited. So now finally I will show you guys what I bought from Sephora. I definitely had a lot of fun. I bought these on Valentine's Day, and it was so funny because I work downtown. Like, I have a day job, guys. I don't do makeup all the time. And I went on my lunch hour to Sephora, which is like literally down the block from me, which is so bad because I'm there like literally every day. Like, everyone there knows me by name, pretty much. The security guard is always like, hey, how you doing? You know, yeah. So I was there for Valentine's Day, and on my way there, there's a flower shop, and you see the men like like debating, like, damn, do I really want to get these flowers? Like, they're like contemplating, they're looking at the flowers, they're like, damn, do I really have to buy it? Because you know they jack up all the prices, especially on Valentine's Day. So that was funny. And then inside of Sephora, you see all these men like purchasing gift cards, and they're like actually like asking the associates for help. It was so very cute, so very cute. This Valentine's, I don't know if it's just for me, but it felt like there was a lot more commotion about it. Like, there were people who were really more into the season this year, and I thought it was really, really nice. I mean, I thought it was cute. I know it's like such a made-up holiday. We all know that. Doesn't really matter. I think it's very cute, but let me start rambling. Okay, so I bought 2 eye sticks, caviar sticks from Laura Mercier from Sephora. The first one is called Sand Glow. Absolutely love this color. This is a crack right here. This is crack. I will put this like on my lids, especially for the summertime. This is gorgeous when I just want kind of like a nice natural glow. And I bought Amethyst, which is more purple. Absolutely love this color. This I would use with a purple shadow on the top to make it pop a little bit more. This would be definitely more for like an evening look. Absolutely love, love, love. Airbrush concealer, medium 02. And I don't know how I feel about it. I probably shouldn't have bought it. But I watch a lot of Lisa Eldridge, and I love her so, so much. She's awesome. She's always using this airbrush on her, this airbrush concealer on herself. I don't know if it's gonna work for me and my complexion, but you know, just gonna try it out. I've been eyeing this for a very long time, and this is literally the darkest color. Like, there's an 04, which is called like Fair Neutral or something like that, and it's lighter than this. It's lighter than the lightest one that they have. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me, but. So I also bought this Urban Decay lipstick. It's called Naked 2. It's just a neutral kind of color. The packaging is kind of unique. This is the color. It's like that. Looks a bit pink. I don't know, it's looking pink. Maybe it won't look pink on camera, but it was definitely more of a, it's a neutral, very opaque. The only thing I'm not too sure of is that they're very, very creamy, these. And I don't like a lot of creamy lipsticks because my lips are like all over the place. And I don't like to accentuate them more than they already are. So even with lip liner, sometimes my lipsticks run, especially with creamy ones. So let's see how that works. And I bought a concealer from Tarte. This is the Amazonian Clay Waterproof Concealer in tan. I love the packaging. It's so cute. And this is like dead on my skin color. It's hard to open for whatever reason. I'll show you guys. It might not look like my color right now on my hand, but for my face. And I finally caved in. I bought the Pore Professional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. This is all over YouTube. I caved in. I bought the Naked palette. And this is the first, obviously, Urban Decay Naked palette. I just don't like to like fall into the hype. Like everyone has it. The Naked 3 came out. It's been sold out like all over the time, and I don't know. But this palette I've been dying to get forever because I am like crazy in love with all the colors. And I'm not into shimmer, but these are more like satin. They're not, I mean, not all of them. Not all of them are like crazy shimmery. I think of a lot of them more as satiny, and I like the whole glossy kind of effect on your eye. So this one, very, very excited about. I bought these. This is from the M line, and if you don't know what M Cosmetics is, this is actually the line that Michelle Phan came out with. If you don't know who Michelle Phan is, Google her, youtube.com, search for her. She's all over the place. I bought the Great Cover Up Concealer, and this is in medium warm. I don't necessarily like the fact that she doesn't have too much of a color range in these concealers, but they are very, very creamy, especially when you work with it more so. It's a little light for me. I'm not sure if it will work for my skin tone, but the next one up is like a super dark color, so I wasn't even gonna try it. Chiaros, the contour and highlighter stick in Deep. And I don't know how I feel about this. This is actually very, very creamy, and I have an oily T-zone, and that's pretty much where I would typically use these kind of things. It looks like this. The packaging is cute. This is the highlighter. Very pretty. And this is the deep color, so this is the darkest that these go. And this is the contour side, which I thought is very orangey. Like, it's very, very orange. I don't like using like warm undertones. I don't like using very cool. I like using more neutral colors because you're supposed to be creating like a shadowy effect. So I'm not sure. And yeah, I think that is it, guys. I hope this doesn't come out to be like a super ridiculous long video. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I am so excited to try out all these new products. I'm like, oh, going crazy right now. Except for this blush. This MAC is 8 in the afternoon. I'm giving this to my mom. I pretty much decided in my mind. Let me know what you guys think about these products. What are your favorites? Have you tried any of these? If you have, I would love to know your feedback. I hope to see you guys in a new video soon using some of these products. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in another video. Bye!